Hello and welcome to the 10th season of Prediction. I can't believe we've been doing this for 10 years now. Yes, I know, right? Since this is season 10, I thought to do things a bit different for this show, hopefully moving forward. One of which is getting rid of the little images of us on who we think will win the match. Since this is a new season, we'd be starting it off right by predicting Wrestlemania. Hope to make this video not too long, but we are dealing with 2 nights and it's stacked. Also, my friend Matt has recorded his picks on who is going to win as we could not find the time to record together. Which is fine, hope we be able to do it at some point. Anyways, I wasted enough time, let's get to those predictions. For night 1, let's start off with Jade Cargill versus Naomi. I thought for sure Belair was the one to attack Jade. I think a lot of people thought that. Now here we are with this match. I'm sure there will be lots of close calls in this one. At the end though, I'm saying Jade will win. Let's see what Matt has to say.
I'm going with Jade Cargill. Because it's all Naomi tattoo. It's only fair that Jade wins this match.
Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano. Chad of course left to find a way to beat Luchadores, and yet strangely we haven't seen him do it. Well, not as himself anyways. If you know what I mean. Like once Chad has came back, El Grande Americano just shows up. Of course Rey and his friends are fed up with this, which led to this match right here. I'm sure Americano will load up his mask at some point, if not before the match starts, on hopes to win, or maybe he would get stopped from doing it. This will be an interesting match to see for sure. I do want Rey to win, but I have a small feeling it's not going to happen, but I'm still going with Rey for the win, and not only that, but Americano will be unmasked to reveal its Gable. Now for Matt's pick.
Oh, I do want Rey to win this one, but I gotta give it to El Grande Americano, or aka Chad Gable, by Dirty Tactics.
World Tag Team Championship War Raiders versus The New Day. This will be a good match to watch, but I won't be surprised if The New Day pulls out some dirty tactics on hopes to win. However, I see that backfiring and the War Raiders will still be champions. Matt, what says you?
I'm going to have a title upset, and that's going to be The New Day is going to win by Dirty Tactics.
United States Championship, LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu. First off, I thought Strowman was going to win that last man standing match against Fatu and be facing Knight. However, I can see why he didn't win here, as no offense go Knight, as he's great. It is just Fatu has backup as in the new bloodline, and they may show up to make sure Jacob wins, and for that reason alone I'm going with Fatu being the new champion.
LA Knight uses Jacob Fatu. Fatu has the bloodline in his pocket. That's what he's a right-hand man to Solo, and he's a higher chance to win. But I do see LA Knight, winning this one though.
WWE Women's Championship, Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair. This match is the most easiest to predict. I may not even bother watching it. Flair is going to win even though it's too soon for Stratton to lose. Let's see what Matt has to say.
This match is not worth watching, really. Because the person I want to win is not going to win, and That's Stephen Stratton. She should win. She should hold on title a little bit longer, but don't give it to Charlotte. Because if she didn't win the Rumble, she probably find that way to become champion anyways. So again, Charlotte.
World Heavyweight Championship Gunther vs. Jey Uso? This will be a good match. Even though Jey had won his chance to main event at Wrestlemania as he won the Rumble, it did not happen. Which I'm glad main event Jey Uso is cool with. Well, I hope he is anyway. This for sure will be one hell of a match, which is a bit more tricky to predict, as it is very possible that Jey will win this one. However, as of now, I can't see him winning the heavyweight championship just yet. So I'm going with Gunther. Now here's Matt.
Unfortunately, it's not Jay's time. He's great, what he does, but it's not time for Gunther to lose it. So Gunther's gonna win.
Now for the main event of Mania for Night 1, a triple threat match: Seth Rollins vs. Roman Reigns vs. CM Punk. I am glad Punk gets to be on the main event of Mania. I am definitely looking forward to this match. It will be lots of action with lots of back and forths. Of course, I did thought the favor was going to be in a main event of Mania if he wasn't able to do it. However, turns out it was much simpler than that, and it is just have Hyman in his corner. Now will that play a role in this matchup? Maybe either way, I'm going with Punk to win. L. What do you think, Matt?
Gotta give it to CM Punk for the win, but with Seth eating the pin, of course.
Now for Night 2, which not only falls on Easter, but Pot Day Ikea 420. I know of this recording Orton no longer has a match, but I'm hearing he just might want SmackDown airs. So if this match happens, I'm going to say Solo will be facing Randy. Let's see what Matt thinks.
Ooh, this is an interesting one though. If Randy Orton does end up with that match, I could see him with someone I've been hearing rumors about, which is Aleister Black. That'd be a good match to see between Orton and Black.
Now for the matches we know for Night 2 with AJ Styles vs. Logan Paul. I just don't care for Logan at all. He will just find a way to cheat his way to a victory, however I'm going with Styles. Now here's Matt.
Logan's gonna cheat his way to hopefully a victory, but Styles is gonna win this one.
Sin City Street Fight: Damian Priest vs. Drew McIntyre. Drew, of course, is playing the blame game. This time he is blaming Priest for what's been happening. At this point it's getting old. I do think there will be another fight after this. That being said, Priest will win this one as Drew will get too cocky at some point and Damian will take the advantage. Let's see what Matt thinks.
Of course, Drew always plays the blame game and things, but I think this time he's gonna win this one. And he's gonna win by a dirty tactic and we result to another match between Priest.
Women's Tag Team Championship: Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez vs. Bayley and Lyra Valkyria. I can't get myself into this match for some reason. The match itself sounds it would be great, but I just don't know really. I'm sure there will be dirty tactics involved. That being said, I'm going with the Liv and Raquel. Once again, Matt.
Retains their championships, which is of course Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez retain by, of course, dirty tactics.
Intercontinental Championship Fatal 4-Way: Braun Breaker vs. Dominic Mysterio vs. Penta vs. Finn Balor. Now this will be one hell of a match to watch. Given there is 2 Judgment Day members in this match, the odds are more stacked against Braun, as I doubt Finn and Dom would attack each other. This match is also tricky to predict. as I both want Penta and Dom to end up winning. If Penta wasn't in this match, I would give the win to Dom. However, since he is Penta has to win, so that's who I'm going with. Take it away, Matt.
Honestly, Dom's gonna win, and this is by a dirty tactic where he pins Finn, only because Finn attempts to pin Dom.
WWE Women's World Championship Triple Threat Io Sky vs Rhea Ripley vs Bianca Belair. This will be a very good match, but I do see Ripley and Belair just only attacking each other for the most part and just forgetting about Sky, which is a mistake, as she can definitely fight. There will definitely be lots of close calls, but at the end of it all I have to give it to Sky to win. Matt, what do you think?
I'm gonna go with Io Sky. Not the bad.
Undisputed WWE Championship Cody Rhodes vs John Cena. I had a small feeling John is going to turn heel, as once he looked at The Rock as he hugged Cody. This is it, John is going to turn heel. After all, he put himself in the chamber without really earning his shot, and in the chamber he didn't let Punk regroup after being attacked by Seth when he lost. I do see at some point it will be Cena versus Punk. As for this match, Cody will still be champion. Once again, Matt.
Cena at one point will probably clear his record, but I don't think he's gonna have that Mania. That being said, Cody Rhodes is gonna win.
Well, that does it for prediction. Until next time.